Amazing to be here again. And as usual, we're here every Saturday, and we're celebrating our humankind and celebrating our show. And all together, we are addressing big issues and everything that is in concern. So from small issues and big issues and everything in between, this is the show, and this is the ladies. So how you going, Temi? And
I'm doing good. I'm a little bit, I don't know why I'm a little bit edgy today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Must be a full moon or something.
Is it age?
Please don't say that. No. That's a myth.
It's a myth, is it?
It's a big fat myth. Because age is just a number.
It's just a number.
It's just a number. Yes.
Preach it, sister. Age is just a number. And but last week we weren't able to come on, so I wasn't very happy about that because a couple of people who have been waiting for us to come on, but I believe they forgive us. A bit of glitch, like Heidi said, but hey, we're on today.
Yes, we are on today.
So welcome if you're joining us for the first time. We're waiting on our lady Liz. She's meant to be on, and I believe all is okay with her because she needs to be on. But however, Heidi, I gotcha. You got me?
Yes. Okay.
Together we can do this. But I sent you a video during the week. Did you watch it?
Oh my goodness. I watched that and I went, what the hell is this? It scared me that, this is like, she just went crazy, that lady. Are you going to play that video so everybody can see it?
How about I try share it and see what we're talking about, because it's actually really relevant to our topic today. So our topic today, we're talking about assertiveness, arrogance, and aggressiveness. So I think this is good. So let us try and see if I will be able to share it. I hope I'll be able to share it. Oh, there you are. I think it's there. Watch.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can, yeah.
No, I walked up on you telling her I will change.
Will you calm down? Reduce your voice. Will you calm down?
I'm not lowering. You can lie all day in a calm voice, and I can get upset when you make me upset and talk loud, because that's my culture.
Oh dear.
I don't sit back here and pretend to be who the I'm not. I have it from day one. Get your ass, get your out.
Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
Do you think you can tell me what to do?
This
You can't make me a bad shit. You can't make me. I don't know who you are.
I don't know about you, Heidi, but I'm already scared watching that.
Yes, I agree.
Hand down from my face.
Oh
Stop all this.
Get your ass with the gang.
Oh dear.
Make me.
Where is it?
Put your hands down.
Oh,
Put your hands down.
no, stop.
Temi, I think we've got a problem with the video on Facebook. It's not playing properly. It says error while loading.
Oh, error while loading.
Yeah.
It's showing on my one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
It's showing on my one. My ID.
Yes, yeah, I know.
That's
just, I didn't know how to perceive that.
I'm actually scared. I'm really scared. And I think I showed you the one when they were doing a wedding. There was a preceding one. they were do their wedding. And the man said, you promised to obey me. And that was where the problem started.
Yes.
Now, I often believe that people, okay, before I go into my own assumption, how would you place that? That's definitely not assertiveness. So when we're talking about women power, trying to, to assert, I don't think that's the right way to assert, yourself. Because even me, I'm shaking, I'm scared, like he's going to punch or she's going to bash or something like that. What do you reckon that was?
There is a way to be assertive, and I think the best way to be assertive is to communicate boundaries properly. So I think it's about boundaries. So if I am comfortable with my own boundaries, and I know what my boundaries are, and I know that I have set that properly for myself, and then I am communicating that with others, then I'll be able to be assertive, but in a nice way. Like, it doesn't have to be that I am aggressive when I am assertive. I could be assertive, like, it is what it is, and this is how you deal with me, and this is not how you deal with me. Full stop.
So blunt or blank, that woman was aggressive. Would you think? I mean, like, it sounds like a rhetoric question that was aggression. And I think it's because she's got some preconception about from the wedding, or maybe prior to the wedding, when they said you're going to obey. And again, I think sometimes you say, for better, for worse, you obey, you do, and you just say amen, amen, or whatever, not listening to the content of what they're saying. I think really, if you're going to a wedding, you shouldn't into a marriage, so to say, you don't need to be obeying as if you are going to the military or something like that.
Yeah.
She's coming out forcefully as if she's there to fight. Like you said, if you know that they're putting something on you, they're crossing the boundary, you just have to define what it is and to say it very clearly without being boisterous. That was unreal. I think that is definitely an I think we come from preconception, and also we come from experience, lived experience. So it looks as if, don't let me judge her, but when you are coming forcefully, it means you have your own baggage that you're coming into this meeting with. You have some preconception. That's why you're going to come with this type of energy and to fight. It looks like you're not looking for, resolution. You're looking to fight, because of your lived experience. Abused to be, maybe you have been abused in the family too. So when I was thinking about aggression, I looked at when you belong into a family of like a lot of people. Maybe you're number 10 and you have sisters and brothers like 10, even, extra number of family. You want your voice heard, you will be aggressive sometimes, won't you?
Look, the word aggressive means you're coming out of fear. You're coming out of fear, out of anger, out of I am not protected, I am not loved, I am, it's not, it doesn't have a good vibration to it. So to me, I believe that I can communicate everything I want, and I can tell everybody what to expect from me and what not to expect, and I can tell them what I want, in them, like, this is the way I need you to treat me. So if you want to do this, you can do this, and if you want to do that, you can do that. But I don't have to come across being aggressive. Aggressive is a person that their boundaries, their own boundaries, has been violated. And they don't know how to keep things in control, so they get aggressive.
Right. I was laughing because 2 weeks ago we were talking about this COVID issue, and then you were talking about when you were talking to another friend of yours, the way you portray that conversation, I finished from the show. I went back and listened to it. I'm like, how sweet was that? Said the lady was was antagonizing your view, your point of view, not you. I'm like, that's good, because the way you said it, if that was to be me, I would have said, well, she was attacking me, she was, but I'm like, because I picked all those things. You see, that's how I learn. Yeah. I mean, I've been learning before. I know that was not the right thing to do, but listening to you say that she was against every point, every view, your view, I'm like, that's fantastic. So you are not coming aggressive. You're just, you know that this is, I mean, that's the positive side of someone who is assertive. So I would say you're assertive because you're considering yourself. It's right, and you're considering the other person's point of view as well, that's her view, but she's attacking your view, but you respect both sides. That is being assertive. So I love that about you, Heidi. You do handle that very, very well, you know. And also, when I looked at the definition of aggressiveness, man, it's so bad. It's like quarrelsome. It's like gladiator, like, you know, man, it's disruptious. There's nothing good about it. But then I looked at other side of aggressiveness, like when you're passionate about something and you want to pursue a goal and you just go for it. You know, I love that. We used to say Americans, they're the best people. That when you talk about aggression, they're the best. They don't take no for an answer. If they want to sell an object to you, they will make sure they sell it. Even if you're telling them off, they will hold on to their point of view. And I like that aggressiveness. So there's positive side of aggressiveness and there's negative side of aggressiveness. You reckon?
Look, it depends on what you define aggressive, you know, because everybody defines aggressive in a different way, even assertive. Okay, people define it in a different way. Look, I was told one day that I was very arrogant. Okay, and that didn't upset me. Actually, I liked it. Like coming from that person that said that, and in that situation. That didn't upset me at all. I felt like I was honored to be arrogant, and I said thank you, you know, because it all depends on your own perception of what the meaning of the word is. Wow. Now, humans are meaning-making machines. So we make meanings out of everything in the world. So we try to make a meaning out of this situation. We try to call it a name and so on and so forth. So what happens, like we're talking about aggressiveness now, aggressiveness to you sometimes might not mean aggressiveness to me in the same occasion. So we could define aggressive in a different way. But I believe that there is a good side to aggressiveness, like there is a bad side. And there's a good side to anger, like there is a bad side. I believe there is all of these beautiful emotions. There is always two sides to it.
Because sometimes if you're not aggressive, even in some organizational setting, you might lose a lot of opportunity. People like me, I'm not aggressive. And I don't think, so I admire people that are aggressive, but you be aggressive and not being arrogant. I can still tolerate positive aggressiveness, because sometimes you have a vision and you know that there is a lot of people there trying to pull you down or undermine you. And so sometimes you need to be very focused on where you're going. I'm not saying to derail and do something and make your view known. I'm not going to back down. I want to achieve this level and I'm going for it. Because a lot of times we sit back and then, and we do nothing. We're not pushy. We're not aggressive. We just feel too comfortable where we are. So there are some aggressiveness that I actually like in people. But when I see the people, I can see the fire in them. So you can be aggressive, maybe pursuing the things of God. And so maybe they say, don't, you're not going against the law of the land where you live, but you find a way to just wherever they put you, to let them know what you stand for. So that's not assertive. That's been, I'm going to pursue this goal. It doesn't matter what it costs me. I'm just gonna do it, but don't do anything untoward. Then when I was looking at aggressive, I saw it like in the little children or in the younger people, it could be sort of tantrum. Oh, yeah. Aggressiveness is tantrum in little kids. And so some tantrums are good. Some tantrums are, they can be like a pest, God forgive, but sometimes they will be able to negotiate with you and say, Mom, no, I want to do this volcano, so you need to buy me this eruption, you need to buy me this, but what do I do for you? They pursue their goal, even as little as they may be. You can see that in them. So I think some aggressiveness are good, some aggressiveness are bad. If you're doing anything to trample upon somebody, then that is not good. So this woman that we just watched needs to deal with her issue, because she's definitely got an issue that she's bringing in. You can still know without being aggressive. But that takes us to our second point, which is assertiveness. I think assertiveness.
Did they get married, Kemi?
Well, I'm believing this is a joke altogether.
Oh, but really?
I don't know. But the second video, the one I just showed now, when she's swearing and everything, I don't know if that's. I don't think so. So it looks real in this second video that I just showed. It looks real, like she's really frustrated. She's really, she's really boisterous and something she wants to bust out. It looks like real.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll know where this ends, because we saw the wedding when she was fighting, obey who? Obey what? Obey who? And the guy was very gentle. Yeah, the guy was gentle, but the guy, again, for me, I think is a bit slack. You can be gentle, but you can be assertive. So it's just, I don't even know gibberish that she's saying, and then letting this woman just kept on going. The more people that are aggressive, you need to be assertive with them. You need to know when to cut it and to stop it, so they know this is not a joke. You need to stop your aggression. But this guy is a bit slack and he's not putting anything in place. And these ladies kept on boiling up. I'm just scared that she's going to get to a stage that she's probably going to, break a bottle on his head when he's there explaining. You don't explain. You need to say enough, and just be a little bit assertive in that way. But for me, he hasn't done anything, which is just disgraceful. And they need help. Basically, they need help. That is actually not a relationship. It's a battlefield. They started from military, and they're going to end it in the cantonment somewhere. So for me, it's not good. I think that woman was assertive. That's what I'm thinking. She's trying to be assertive because they're saying to her, you marry this man now, you need to obey him. And that's where the problem started. Do you do obey in your wedding?
Yes, we have.
Obey? You obey God, you don't obey man.
Well, in our culture, in the wedding ceremony at church, yes, they say that.
I can't even remember. I better ask my husband what I said, because I was just saying I do. Amen, just to get married and get out of it. But I heard that they said for better, for worse, for poorer, for richer. But I don't know. And then they say you will leave every other man and you cling to this man alone. And I say yes. So whether they say obey, I can't even remember. I need to watch the video again and see what I said. But that woman, she's actually really smart in a way, because she picks every word very well. When they say you marry this guy, you go, oh yeah, Yes, amen. I'm marrying him. When they say obey him, you go, obey what? I thought that was so cool, so but they need a lot of counseling in their relationship to teach them healthy conversation and how to actually converse as a lover. It doesn't look like they love us from the start. It looks like they like some arranged sort of whatever they're doing, God knows, but it doesn't look like a marriage to me. I think she's trying to be assertive. And that's why I thought this video is actually really relevant to us, to be able to distinguish, when I said crossover, or when you misunderstood one for the other. For me, I mean, most of us from my background, we talk loudly. And, this is here. Haha. Well, we tried. Sorry, Liz, we had to go. Miss Greatness, okay, she'll join us. Sorry, Miss Greatness.
Hi.
Accept my apology.
What happened?
Because I think I sent a couple of things out, so I thought that might have confused you.
What happened here?
Sorry, Liz, we're on. I've been calling you, but never mind. We're on. I think I sent a couple of notices out. I sent 2.
Okay.
So, in fact, our flyer, we should apologize to our viewers because the flyers, we said 18th of September, but it was 19. And then we said 6, and then we changed it to 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
You apologize. Welcome, Liz.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Miss Greatness.
Hi.
Sorry, did you miss the video? We just show your friend's video. You sent the video to me at first. Those couple, the African and the English woman.
Right.
I know. Every time, and Heidi watched it as well, so we've been laughing about it.
Yeah, it was quite funny, right?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what did you make of it? Is it aggressiveness or assertiveness? Do you think she's assertive?
Well, I had to look for a longer version to actually see what exactly happened there. Yeah, but then, of course, I think she was a little aggressive for me.
Yes.
I don't think, of course, she knew what she was supposed to do. And
yes,
it was like a platform for her to actually question that, because they did practice it, or even if they didn't practice, it was not her first marriage anyway. So she knows, what she's supposed to say. So I think she was sending a message.
Did you say though, your wedding, did you say you are agreed to obey the man or obey? You say you agreed to obey the man.
She asked, obey who?
Yeah, obey who? But did you obey who? When in your wedding, did you obey? Did they say obey as part of the command?
That's right. That's right. They said she must obey.
You did obey. Did you, Liz? I'm asking you, did you say you agreed to obey?
I'm sure I must have said yes to that. I need to go and check.
This is really bad. You see how we're not serious? We just say obey to everything, and then we go back and review it and say, did I say obey? I was just saying to Heidi that I need to watch the video, and I asked my husband, did they say obey? And did I say yes? Because all I wanted to do was to get married and get out. But if you think about it, when they say obey, that is not a covenant relationship. When God created Adam and Eve, he didn't say you must obey. He gave them different commands. You must work together as a unit. One is the head, one is the neck, as they say. So it doesn't matter whether obey or whatever. We work together
That's right.
But to now say it as if it's a commandment or I'm going to a military, I don't think that was right. So the white woman was smart to pick that up and say, no, I'm going into a relationship. I'm not going into
Obey who?
Obey who? Obey what? You know. So the what I was saying to Heidi was, this is fine lines between assertiveness and aggressiveness. You know, I think that woman has crossed but because the second one that I watched, in fact, I cannot watch it because I was scared, I was shaking. I guess it's because one person killed the wife again in America.
Yeah, he did.
So these things like scared, no, don't you start. So the second version that I just watched today actually made me really, really scared. That is really, there's no reason to be like that. And I was saying that it has to be because of the past experience, something that she's gone through before. She's coming to this marriage, not like us. We went with all naivety, with all stupidity.
Yeah.
If you say, oh, yes, sir, whatever, yes, sir, we're not coming with preconception. So she's coming with some preconception, so it doesn't look like this marriage is going to last to me. So now we cross over to assertive, because we already agreed, Liz, that aggression is not good. It's not good. We have two types of aggression. There's a bad one and there's a good one. The good one of aggression is when you have a focus, you have a goal, and you want to just go. Not minding who is undermining you, who wants to pull you down at you. You just go to that manager and demand decision you want. So that's being aggressive in a way. So it's in a way it's good. Have you got any contribution about aggressiveness? Because I want to go to assertiveness now.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I'm a bit late today, even apologizing to the viewers. In terms of aggression, probably the bad aggressiveness, taking from your words, is when the person is more concerned about themselves and about what they want, with a little respect for, the other person's concern and the other person's rights. So they just advance their agenda at all costs, irregardless of, who you are and what your rights are, so that their respect and what they want is paramount for them. Yeah. And they're definitely going after that at all costs. That's an aggressive behavior for me, no matter what the person is after, but they can step over you and get to wherever they want to. And it's more evident even in career pursuit, particularly for women. I've been there, so I'm definitely aware of how women really trample on each other in order to, get ahead at the workplace. So that's some aggressive behavior there.